Hello, beautiful souls. I'm here today to bring through a channeled message from the Council of Nine, and I will follow that with light language. And the reason I like to bring through so much light language is it actually helps us to integrate the new energies and to clear ourselves and increase our vibration, and also the expression of light language in the world, I am told, actually helps the whole energy of this planet to transform into these new energies that are available to us. And especially at this time of the July eclipses, this message is going to be relevant to that. But I would say regardless of when you listen, the message and the light language will always be relevant, because it's always about us increasing and expanding and growing. So you can trust that when you're listening to this, it's the best and most appropriate time for you. So I won't really know what's coming through and what the light language is going to be until it's done. So stay tuned so that you can benefit from that and assist yourself in transforming as these new energies are inviting us to do. So stay tuned, and I'll connect with the council and be right back. And so it is, beloveds. It is our great joy and delight to come before you. And we see before us those magnificent beings of light, the magnificent rainbow children of the earth, who have yet to realize the light that you offer to all life everywhere. Yawning is clearing, just so you know. And so it is to you, dear ones, we say, indeed you are in a time of great change, a time of great transition, and a time of great opportunity. For as many of you know, eclipses are opportunities, and it depends on your current level of being. It depends on your current level of resonance, how much work you have done internally within yourself, the experience that you have with the eclipses. So it can be a time of challenging and pushing and bringing density to the surface, the thoughts from the past, the behaviors and patterns that are ready to be released, that no longer serve your highest good, that are old beliefs, old thought forms that were implanted into your being from the past. If those still reside fully in your body, then you may find that these eclipses are bringing things up into your face so that you can no longer hide from them. So this may show up as difficulty and challenges. For example, your car breaking down, or maybe you have a fall and you twist your ankle, or maybe you burn yourself on the stove. All these little things, some bigger than others, of course, that can tell you that something is out of balance, something is wanting to come to the surface, something is wanting to reveal itself to you. And the more you simply see those events as one other damn thing that's happened to you, one other lousy experience on top of many more lousy experiences, then you're going to continue to create lousy experiences. The way of it, beloveds, and what we want you to know, and what can serve you in the highest regard, is to know that everything that happens is serving you in some way. Even the most difficult challenges, like a car accident, and we know that it can be difficult when someone receives physical injury or great difficulty and harm. And so we do not want to dismiss any of these experiences for you. But we want you to understand that if you can have the attitude that, say, a fender bender, someone running into the back of your car in traffic, if you can see that that is somehow serving you, then you are getting the benefit of all the events in your life. So in this way, we would say that everything is always serving you. And when you carry that attitude and you have an experience that feels like a challenge, it feels difficult, and yet you can say to yourself, how is this serving me? What is life wanting me to see that I'm not getting? What is it that I have the opportunity to learn from in this experience? How is this experience serving my highest good? And if you can drop into the heart and really allow yourself to receive the answer to those questions, you will find and you will create the most positive outcome from every experience. So what we are saying underneath this is that your attitude toward every experience in your life is affecting what the forward outcome will be of that experience. And this is not Pollyanna wishful thinking in a sense. This is not The Secret, like the movie The Secret, said in another way. This is to empower you to know that your response to every event is affecting the forward motion, the outcome of that event, so that you can have the opportunity to adopt this philosophy, this mantra, that everything that happens is serving your highest and best, and then explore what it's wanting to show you. Allow yourself to fully drop into it and receive it, and you will see your life begin to grow and expand in magnificent ways. This is what we call doing the work. So when we say that those of you who have done your work, who have taken all the opportunities that have been flushing into your planet since 2012, in this time of great transition, the planetary alignments, the solar flares, so many things have been happening to support you in bringing all of the density, all of the old debris to the surface, just like you see in your world, in the world of politics and so many things in the outside world. You're seeing all that heaviness, that denseness of the third dimensional reality coming to the surface so that you can clear it and release it, witness what's been happening, and the witnessing of it, in a sense, is the clearing of it. And those of you who have been taking the opportunity in these last years to do that clearing, then you will be moving through these eclipse energies with a very different experience of those who have not. So if you find yourself in this time of the eclipses feeling frustrated, angry, judging other people, not understanding other people, wondering why they're doing what they're doing, feeling frustrated with life in a sense, then this is showing you that there's much of this old patterning within you that wants to be cleared. The frustration truly is on the inside, wanting you to witness what's there so that you can see it and release it and let it go. And this is not a judgment. This is not to compare yourself to others and think, oh, some people have moved through this and I haven't. What's wrong with me? It's not about that at all. It's about being very kind and generous to yourself. Each person comes to this in perfect timing for their own personal evolution. It's not a race, and it's not a matter of missing the boat, because there is no boat. Each person is evolving and growing in their own individual way. So if you hear about a new earth and the old earth, it's not like suddenly half the population of the earth is placed on a different planet. This is a great misunderstanding. Each person is creating their own existence. So therefore, each person is having their own experience in the way that they are living and the dimensional reality that they are living in. So you may walk by someone on the street who is residing in a place of great peace and tranquility and contentment, and the field of desire has dissipated and they accept what's coming into their life, and they live in a state of great peace in their mind and live a life of great simplicity. And you may pass another person on the street who is constantly in turmoil, their mind is busy, spinning and buzzing and turning and going over and over and over what happened yesterday and the conversation 2 days ago that's still playing out in their head, and they're not at all present in their life, and they don't see the people around them, they don't see the buildings, they don't hear the birds singing because they're so busy in their mind. They could, in a sense, be living on 2 different earths in 2 different realities because of the own internal creation that they are making for themselves. And as part of this, you will come to find that in time, you're attracting people who are more of a harmonic resonance with who you are, and you're letting go of people who do not have that harmonic resonance, whose frequency doesn't play a beautiful tune. And so you may find that people, as you evolve and grow, simply disappear out of your life, because in a sense you could say they are living in a different reality than you are, perhaps living on a different earth than you are, because of the experience of the mass consciousness for each person is going to be very different. So it's like you're living in 2 different realities. And as you evolve and grow as individuals, you're going to find this divide get stronger and stronger. So for example, this channel has a friend from many years ago on the other side of the continent where she now lives that was a very dear friend. She recognized that this person was not fully living into her fullest potential. So this channel recognized a great potential within this person that the person was not recognizing for themselves, and there is no judgment for that. They were great friends, but now it has fallen away, and whenever a connection happens, it's very brief and it doesn't continue. This is an example of what we speak of, that the frequency between them has changed so much that it's almost like a connection cannot hold itself because it's such a mismatch. Each person living their own perfection, each person living what serves the highest and best for their own soul. Again, there is no judgment around this. This is an acknowledgement of what we mean and explaining what creates some confusion for people about the new earth and the old earth and 2 different earths. So it really is a matter of the individual and knowing that each one of you is creating your own reality through what you could call your creative imagination. You create it for yourself. It is in harmony with your belief systems and your patterning and your intentions, and also your ability to expand beyond the limitations of what has been in this world, and to allow yourself to grow into a new experience, to let go of everything that was the past, and realize that you are now living in untapped potential, that you can create whatever you choose. And so we speak now to those who have been doing the work and clearing and releasing the patterns of the past. For you, beloveds, we would like you to know that it is now a time of new creativity. And there are channels out there who say quite truthfully that the future cannot be predicted, because individually, as you come together in harmonic frequency with people who match your vibration, and then together you create your own mass consciousness in a sense, each of you is contributing to what this new earth will look like, what it will be. So when you hold a frequency of love and you hold this frequency of knowing that everything that happens is serving your highest good and you want to learn and grow from it, when you reside in this place of choosing and asking for what you would like, for example, to say that I would like to attract more clients into my business, and then with great wonder and delight notice that the response is almost immediate, that more clients are coming into your business. This is what we want you to know, that this is how you create this is how you create your new world. When you say, I'm choosing to see a world where people live in harmony with compassion for one another, understanding their differences and wanting to know more about their differences so that they can embrace every culture, every person, every viewpoint of the world, assuming that it is in harmonic resonance with the one who is saying this, then you begin to create a world that holds that love, that holds that light. So this is what we wish you to know, beloved, in these time where you are sandwiched between these two eclipses in July, the solar eclipse having passed and the lunar eclipse upcoming, that this is the potential for you to be creating this new world that you desire for yourself, and be very strong in the awareness of what you would like to be living. And as well, we invite you to begin to use the mantra, I receive more than I ever imagined possible. I am willing and ready to receive a life that is more magnificent than I ever could have imagined. I am ready and willing to receive the highest creation that my soul could ever offer to me. I am ready and willing to be an open channel of the love and light of the Creator, of the Divine, that it may flow through me in grace and joy, blessing this world as it magnifies itself, as others receive and come into harmonic resonance with that field, and then offer that same love back out into the world, and so it grows and grows and grows. All of this is the way that you expand your reality, that you allow all the goodness that life is waiting to offer you to come into your experience. So once you have moved through the work of clearing the density from your body, from your DNA, from your field, from your physical expression, then it is a matter of having a vision for all the goodness that can replace all that density. And this is what we want you to know, beloveds, that it is time to create the magnificent world that is awaiting you. And it is time to know that for many of you, especially those who are very empathic and sensitive and caring for others, for those of you who have found it so much easier to give than receive, it is time for you to open up to this state of receiving, to allowing life to offer you all the blessings that you so deserve. And so this, beloved, is how we are going to end this channeling. We are going to ask this one to bring through light language that will allow you to step into this state, this place of receiving life, events, opportunities, love, grace, joy, that is more magnificent, more beautiful, more wonderful than you ever could have imagined. What we want most for you at this time, beloveds, is that you can open yourselves up to receiving this beautiful grace that life is offering at this time without shutting it down, because this physical vessel, this physical expression has lived for so long in the density and the turmoil that it doesn't know how to accept the grace of these blessings. This is what we are offering you this day, is to be open to receive the grace and love and light of all the blessings that you so deeply deserve. And to you, beloveds, every soul who is listening to this recording at any time, we offer our grace and our love, and we thank you, beloveds, for having the great courage to be here in such times of transition. We know for many of you it is very difficult. You feel lost. You feel like you don't know the way. You feel like you can't do it any longer. You don't understand why things aren't changing faster. But we assure you, beloved, everything is in conformity with the divine plan, in divine timing. Everything is serving the highest and best for humanity and all life. And so we bow to you, beloveds, for your patience, your willingness, your open hearts, and open them now with this light language. Hold the intent of being able to receive. Open your heart wide to this light language. Ask to receive it in full vibrancy if that fits your desire, if it resonates with you to do so that you may receive the gift of the grace of this ancient language that will change the structure of your DNA, that will change the structure of your cells, that will disrupt the patterns that no longer serve you, so that the light of the Creator, the light of the Divine that is available at this time has an opening to find its way in, has a doorway to make itself through, because it will not break in, beloveds. You must invite it. You must request it. You must be willing to receive it. And if there is any hesitation, ask that only that which serves your highest and best be received, and anything else simply wash over you. And so it is, beloveds, we leave you with great joy and delight for this opportunity to serve through this beloved channel all who are listening, all of you who are growing and expanding into this great love and light as you recreate your lives, and in that process you recreate this planet that you are living on as you move more and more closer to the resonance of the divine light that rests within your hearts as the debris of the past is removed, so that you can see heart to heart the resonance of your love in every person who comes into your physical expression. And so it is. So I offer my deep love to the Council of Nine who were here to deliver that message. And I will just transition now into bringing the light language through to support this request for opening and receiving. Iaklahi akma ikshna akwa e. Iktaka a lawa ikna a. O waktaka kima ka a ichkana. Okata ikana okana a ichka hu ila uila makatiwa e nawaki. O chikahai ikala awa e ina achwa kikana a. O chikahai taka ikawa atne. Alakta uchika ti akna e ikla awa ikna a. O makatakiwa ila ichkana atwa e. O tika a mika I ina, o chika e tika kala takaya ko anakada, iktaha ikla ichma akwa e, iktaha kina awe, ichka mi alawa ikna, uchka awa e takla achwa ikna a, iktaka awa e. Ichka ani maktaka iya wala achkana ikna I uktaka hawa ila anawa e utika akina achkana awa e iktaka ka wa I la a. Awakta ha mika ai chika o. Ikta ha wa ikna. Ukta ka ha wa lakna tika. Ikatika, iktaktika, itaktika. Tu. Ichkana a wa e. Imaktaka a ila. O tike ichkana a imalika e kikana. Utika ha mika ala wa ichkana a. Miktaka a wa e ina. Owaktaka e ilo o ichkana a wa e. Imaktaka I akana. Utika ha mikala wa ichkana. Ikta a wa e. Yokta ho mika a wa e. Ichana wa ikla. Ikmakta eke ina. Imachkti I a. Ikla a. Uchka a mika a. Iktka a wa ila a. Iktka a wa ina. Iktka a wa iktka a wa iktka a wa I. Uchkana a wa imla I a. Iktaka a wa e. Utka a wa ichkana a wa ikama a wa I. Ulka atna ikna atma ikta a wa e. Utika mikta o oe. Iktaka oe kana. Ya tiwa. Ya tiwa. Yo tiwa. And so it is, beloveds. We have spoken through this language of tongues, through the presence of this being who opens herself so joyously to speak the wisdom of the ancients, to allow us to touch your souls, to awaken your light, to deepen your potential, and to offer the blessings of your own love back to you. This is your voice. This is your light. This is your love being reflected back to you. If it resonates, allow it, receive it, allow it to flow, allow it to bless every cell of your being. As you find your way back home to your true heart, to your light, to your way of being. And so it is.